that just worked out wonderful. Put my stuff right there. Let's see if I can get this to stay now. That's still shaky. Okay. Hello, Natalie. My lighting just... I think that might be better. My lighting stinks. Y'all, seriously trying to get Blake to go ahead and get me a vanity. Hey, yeah, he is in the bed. Actually, he's changing his sheets right now. He spilled apple juice and then he spilled milk on his sheets. So right now, my child is changing his sheets. Because I swear, other than nasty looking throat, he doesn't look or feel like he's sick. If I had strep throat, I would be dying. But he seems to be taking it like a champ. You know, I don't understand how children, y'all, I'm trying to get my brushes out. I don't understand how children can just take it like they do. Y'all, excuse me. Woo. It's been a day. I went to urgent care this morning at I got there at 9. I didn't get home till after 3. I tried to get him into his pediatrician's office, but they were completely booked. And one of the pediatricians is actually in the hospital because she's so sick. So that is what's going around North Carolina, the flu and strep. So don't come here if you don't live here. So anyway, I am going to attempt to show you how I do my smoky eye. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, Yenny. I'm going to attempt to show you. I'm pooped. I'm tired. Taking care of a sick kid is exhausting. The first thing you want to do before you put on, I'm not going to do my full face. So as you can see, I don't have any makeup on. Those facials that I had last week at school brought up all the impurities to the surface. And whew, that's what I'm left with. So anyway, first thing you want to do before you do your eye makeup is you want to prime your eye. This is, of course, after you put on your foundation. I don't know what order you like to do your makeup. Eyes, for me, some people, you know, they, I've seen people do eyes before they even put on their foundation. I personally don't do that. So you prime your eye. I have been told it's a crime not to prime. So let that set for a second. I am going to be using my Ulta palette I'm using the black right here. It's called Eclipse, and I'm using Urban Decay's eyeshadow and AC/DC. So, and then I'm going to use our Limelight pen that we have, our Perfect Eyeliner. I love this stuff, and I'm running low. I've got to order some more. And let's see what else I'm going to use. And I'm going to use a pencil on my waterline because you do not need to use a liquid on your waterline. It could get in your eye, irritate your eye, and on top of that, it does not stay on your waterline. So don't use that on your waterline. So anyway, now that that's had time to set, I feel kind of naked without doing my brows, so I'm going to do my brows as soon as I find my pencil. But yeah, I've spent my entire day, well, since I got home, I have been non-stop sanitizing my house. It's been awful. And my dad is here staying with us. He's actually leaving tomorrow. He had come up for Tristan's birthday. Tristan was supposed to have his birthday party yesterday. Didn't have it because he started running a fever. So, oh, and in case you're wondering, this is an Ulta palette. And I'm just using this middle shade right here to fill in my eyebrows. Because like I said, I feel naked if I don't do my eyebrows. So anyway, he was supposed to have his birthday. Hey, Wendy. He was supposed to have his party yesterday. Didn't get to have it because he's been sick. So hopefully next week we'll be doing that. We'll see. That's barring anybody else in the house getting this crud. But my dad's here, and he actually has a bad heart condition. He really doesn't need to be around strep. So he's going to be going home tomorrow. My sister is going to take him home. Unfortunately, he's already been exposed. But we're going to hope for the best and hope that he does not get this mess going around. So we've got Tristan quarantined to his room. My dad's sleeping on the couch now, and Luke and Evelyn are sleeping in Evelyn's room. Anyway, I am using Equinox for my brow line for highlight. I was looking at some pictures on Facebook and on Limelight and on Instagram for kind of like an idea how to do it. I'm still working on perfecting my smoky eye. I think I do a decent job, I think. But hopefully I'll get better at it. And some people wet their, let me find my brush. Some people like to wet their eyeshadow before they put it on. It depends on the depth that you want the color. I'm not going to do that because I don't feel like running back and forth between my room and my bathroom, and I should have had a bowl ready with some warm water, but I just didn't think about it. Like I said, I literally just got through scrubbing my kitchen. So, and then I remembered, oh, I have a live that I'm supposed to be doing. I haven't done lives in forever. So I'm just going to tap this on. And every time I say the word tap or hear the word tap, I think of Billy Madison. Not Billy Madison. Is Billy Madison where he's the golfer? Adam Sandler's the golfer. And he's like, tap, tappity, tap, tap. Just give you a little tap. So, thank you, Yenny. I always think like your lips always look so pretty. Like I wish I had a good shape like that. And your workout videos, I need you to be my next door neighbor. Because I really need to go. Yeah, and see, I'm not good with my lips. Like, I smear it. I have to go in and correct it. But, like, tap, tap, tap. Yeah, a taparoo. But no, I'm still learning how to do my lips because I'm kind of sloppy with my lips. But your workout videos that you do, I need to get back on that horse badly. I'm so just lazy. I mean, there's no excuse for it other than I get into it and then I get out of it. Hey, April. Y'all, I'm kind of worried because my throat's kind of itchy. And I actually did not mean to cover my entire eye. I'm going to go back over. I didn't mean to cover my entire eye with that black. See if I can get some of it off. Hey, Aunt Beth. I was saying a second ago that Dad is going home tomorrow. So, if you could just keep an eye on him. And if he gets sick, just keep an eye on him. Because I'm not there. Julia's not there to keep an eye on him. So, I've put my black on. And the next thing you want to do is go into the crease with color. And like I said, I'm going to use my Urban Decay AC/DC for my crease. And I keep showing my bra strap. Hey, Trish. And this has got shimmer, and sometimes shimmer does not pay to use in your crease because it can make your, if you're going for big eyes, it can make your eyes look smaller. But this isn't too shimmery. It's got a little bit, but it's not like full on. Hey, Rhonda. I can hear my husband sneezing. He's got terrible allergies. He's having a sneeze attack. Y'all, it's going to be really pretty tomorrow, and I'm opening up all of my windows and letting the fresh air, hey Connie, letting the fresh air into my house. So, let's see what else I've got. I can still hear him. And then I'm going to go back over it. I'm going to go in here with, I stopped saying bless you after like the third sneeze because I feel like at that point he needs to get himself together. And he's already sneezed. I've counted it. This is about sneeze number 6. So he gets no bless yous with me after sneeze number 3. Thank you, Uni. And I'm going back over this into the inner corners with Lunar. It's a silver shade. Hey, Blake, stop sneezing. So I'm wondering, I'm thinking about maybe when I graduate, Alexander Paul, maybe doing mortuary science. I'm not sure. I was thinking about doing that and doing makeup for deceased people, obviously. I mean, you're not going to find anybody alive in a morgue. But doing makeup because I feel like it's a tribute to the deceased, and it makes their family feel better. So I feel like it gives them some closure when they can see their loved one laying there and looking, good. I've seen some pretty bad makeup jobs on deceased people. And yeah, I did my mom's makeup for her funeral, and I did a pretty good job. So I think I might do that. I don't know how much school how much more school that would require. But I wanted to make sure when my mom passed away that she did not look like a clown, because I've seen some people who come out of there and whoo-wee, it's embarrassing. Like I told them when my grandma died that if she came out looking like a clown, that I was going to strip her of her makeup and do it again myself. Thank you, Trish. I tried. I wanted to do a good job. The Dad said that the funeral director was impressed, and that he told me I had done a good job. So I think that's when I decided I wanted to go into makeup artistry, like for real, instead of just playing with it at my house. I think that was the turning point for me, and it just kind of set in my mind then on. And I'll go back and clean this up in a minute. So I've gone over my eye with a few different colors. I went over it. The first color was a highlight, and I did that on my brow bone. And then I went over my lid with black, because I want a, you know, there's different kinds of smoky eyes. Hey, Jeremy, Allison, Amra. There's, you know, different, let me find my sponge. There's different smoky eyes you can do, and I decided I wanted to do like dark colors. So anyway, I went over the lid with black, and then went into the crease with my Urban Decay purple color, and then went into the inner corners outward with silver, and then went back over the top with a little bit of a different shade of purple. And now I'm in the middle of smudging it, trying to blend it together. And of course, you know, go back when you're done and clean up anything that may have gotten messed up in the process. Like, don't leave it like that. So, and now I'm going to go back over it with my eyeliner pen. There is, of course, you know, the ever popular cat eye. There is also, you know, the wing. And there's actually one it's called puppy eye, and it's supposed to make your eyes look bigger because you go down instead of going to the side or going up, you go down. But I don't know how that would look with a smoky eye, so I'm going to attempt to do my wing or my cat eye, excuse me. So there's, I'm not going to do, some people like to go way out. I'm not going to go that far out. Sometimes I get shaky, and I feel like if I go any farther out, my hand might go whoop, and then it'll all be over and it'll look terrible. So anyway, I'm going to give my hand a chance to rest, because I do get shaky. So I'm going to give it a chance to rest before I try this eye, and I'm going to go over it, over the top lash with our Perfect Eyeliner. Hey, Greta. I was really happy to see that Caleb is doing better today. Hey, Michelle, and I'm hoping he continues to get better. Y'all, Caleb is my preacher's son, and he's been very sick for 50 days. He's been in pediatric ICU. He's been very sick, and he's 16 and football player and just really active in church. So we are all rooting for Team Woodley. Hopefully he will make a full recovery quickly, because this is kind of drug on, and I can't imagine being a parent and going through that, watching my child in the hospital. Like, I don't even want to imagine it. So anyway, now I'm going to go over my eye, my waterline with a pencil, excuse me. Like I said, you don't want to go over your waterline with liquid or like a marker like this is. It can irritate your eye. Also, your waterline obviously is called waterline for a reason, and it's probably not going to stay on there very well. So you don't want to do that. There's also, you can do to make your, make your eye makeup look better, you can tight line. Pull up the lid of your eye, and you see this right here. It kind of fills in when you tight line. It kind of fills that in, so you don't see the bare spots. Whew. And as you can see, that's irritating. And but it doesn't leave any bare spots in your mascara, so it does help the smoky look. And now I'm going to go back with my smudger, and the waterline definitely makes the eyes look full. Yeah. And I'm going to assume that my child, probably Evelyn, is back up. She's supposed to be in bed, but I'm going to assume that hearing my husband means that she is not in bed like she's supposed to be. So, I'm going to go, y'all, it does not feel good when you get mascara in your eye, especially when it's a fiber mascara. So, there's that eye, and y'all, I can't wink, so, yeah, it's pretty bad. I can't do that sexy. I can't do that, because when I do, it's like, so. And now I'm going over my other eye. And for y'all who don't, are you doing makeup for Julie? I was going to, and I actually found out that my first day of class that we can't do makeup for events. We could get into trouble because we're not licensed, and we could get kicked out of school. So I had to tell her that I couldn't do it. I was really sad because I was really looking forward to adding that to my portfolio. But, of course, I can't chance getting kicked out of school. So, and I've had a couple people, well, why don't you, which Julia was really understanding, but I've had a couple people, well, they're not going to know if you don't tell them. But I'm a rule follower. I can't, like, I can't break rules. It just doesn't work for me very well. I'm not very good at that. I'm not a terribly rebellious person anymore. The older I get, the less rebellious I feel like being. So anyway, there's that eye. Try to get them to match as much, but I will tell you this. I am now able to do facials at school. So, if you need a facial, you can come to Alexander Paul and request me to do a facial for you, because I can now do facials. We've practiced them and we've been tested on them, and I can now do those. So, and as I go along, I'll be allowed to do more things. And from what I understand, I can get licensed like 3 months. Hey, Meredith, I can get licensed about 3 months before I actually graduate. So, I'm set to graduate in October. So that would put me, what? September, August. That would put me about July, being able to probably do makeup and stuff without getting into trouble. And I just smeared that. I'm going to tight line this eye. I almost forgot to tight line. Meredith, we're all on baby watch. Tell Grayson to come play. Y'all. Tight lining is, woo-wee. No, Julia was very understanding. I was really sad, though, because I was looking forward to it, like, just for the experience and the fun. Ooh. And this is why you don't put liquid or marker underneath your eye where your waterline is, because when you do something that irritates your eye, you could ruin your makeup. And I'm going to smooth that out. Hello, Alicia. This is my new girl. And there's my eyes, y'all. So, go back over it. Hey, go back over it. What I did one more time. First, I primed my eyes. I used Ulta Nude Matte Primer for my eye before I went over it. I then went over my brow bone with Ulta's Equinox, and then the lid with Lunar, or no, that's Eclipse. Yeah, with Eclipse. Went into the inner part of my eye, right in here. Sorry, I didn't mean to flip y'all off. With Lunar. And then the crease has its Urban Decay's AC/DC, which I love this stuff. Then went over the top right here with Fusion and Nebula. And thank you, Yenny. I'm almost there. I've got a few more months of school before I can be a pro. And then I went over my top eye with Limelight's Perfect Mascara. Love it. Our Perfect Mascara, which it comes in black. And then I went over the waterline and I tight lined my eye with Ulta's Blackout. And this is a dual brush. And that's it. And of course, you know, cleaning up areas with my blender full and with my Perfect Foundation. I went back over the areas that I kind of smudged and messed up. But anyway, I hope everybody has a good night. Hopefully I will be able to do another live tomorrow. I may do one on, might do one on cheeks, because we got some pretty cheek colors. So I may do one on maybe strobing. I was thinking I might do strobing tomorrow. So anyway, I hope everybody has a good night. I am going to continue to sanitize my house because my child has strep. Anyway, I hope everybody has a good night, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.